I think we're here. Hello, how is everybody? Let me know where you all are joining from. And post in the comments. Make sure that you can hear me. I was having an issue with the microphone on my phone. And as always, I never have enough space in the streaming service I use, so I had to go delete some of that. But today we are going to be unboxing what was in the June Bling Box, which is a super fun summer themed box. I gave you guys a couple sneak peeks throughout the month and let you know that it was going to be a red, white, and bling, as we call it, instead of red, white, and blue theme. So super excited about that one with all the summer stuff coming up. So if you are new, my name is Shannon. I am the owner of Bling Things. And every month I put together a bling box for you guys. And there's a couple different options in those bling boxes. The main bling box includes one large project, 5 to 6 packs of rhinestones, usually in either SS16 or SS20. Then there is a pattern or an SVG. The other option is our mix of the month, which we call our mom packs. Those include 2 custom mixes, a solid color mix, as well as a solid color in a single size. And then there is one small project in the mix of the month. You can combine those into what we call the combo box. And doing that saves you $10 just by combining them. You're only paying one shipping charge, and I give you guys a $10 gift card that you can use on a future purchase. And then you have 60 days to use that $10 gift card on another order. The only restriction on those is that you can't use it on another bling box because you can't use coupons on a subscription item. I did add back. I had several people ask me, and with everything that's going on with all of the tariffs and all of that stuff, several people asked me if I could add back the one-time boxes instead of signing up for a subscription, which I totally get that. So I did add those back last month, and several people have chose that option. So if you've been wanting to get a bling box or a combo box and you haven't gotten one because you didn't want to commit to getting one every month, I did add the one-time purchase options back to the website. They are on the Bling Box page. There is a separate section for them. Just know that those boxes are $10 more than what it is for the subscription price. And that's because, like, the people who are subscribing, I know that they're getting a box every month. That's an added benefit of subscribing. You are saving by being a subscriber, and all of that good stuff. So I'm super excited to show you guys what is in this month's box. And I see a couple of you all are here. How is everybody? How is Miss Julia? Miss Lisa, how are you? Renee, as always, and Miss Jamie, how are you? So any questions from you guys before I get into what was in this box? There is something that there was like this bigger question that people were asking over in our Facebook group, which if you're not a member, you can go join. That's where you can ask all of your questions, share your work, get feedback, join our community of I think we're up to almost 8,000 people in our group so far. So join our group over there, which is Bling Your Things Rhinestones. Just make sure that you answer the questions when you join the group. Otherwise, I will decline your request. So there was a question that people were asking about how to do. I think the person was getting more towards, their question was more towards how can you rhinestone more of like a shirt, like a jersey, and rhinestoning vinyl HTV or DTF. And then there was a couple of comments in there where people were like, I don't like when people gatekeep. I don't like when people, they don't just divulge their information. And I don't want to like harp on people, but sometimes it's not gatekeeping. It's that person setting boundaries on what information they are willing to share. So, and please don't take this the wrong way, but nobody is ever obligated to tell you how they made something. They could have spent days, months, like who knows how long, trying multiple different things, investing a ton of money into different glues, trying out different things, seeing what worked. And sometimes people don't want to just like give up that information. They could be doing that as a business. They could be like, there's multiple different reasons why people don't want to share their information, but don't ever feel like somebody has to give you their secrets to what they're doing. Like our group is all about learning how to do things, trying different things. And with working with rhinestones or really any other DIY craft that you're doing, you have to put a level of like investing in yourself. So like with rhinestoning and different glues, like try them, guys. Try all of them. Watch YouTube. Watch what other people are doing. And all because someone is showing you how to do something on a video doesn't mean that that's going to last like long term. Somebody could be using like a glue on a vinyl that it looks good in the video, but what they're not showing you is an hour later or 72 hours later when that glue is dried, that the glue actually peeled off the vinyl because it's not sticking. There are only a certain number of glues that are going to stick to vinyl, to HPV. There's some prep processes that you have to do to that too, like sanding, using acetone, using alcohol. Like there's no just one size fits all answer, and there's to any of that. Okay, so I did do a tutorial a while ago when I did a jersey, and that jersey was sublimation. So I was still fixing the rhinestones directly to the fabric. And with that one, I used E6000 plus resin glue. I don't like to use that glue. Do I recommend it to people? Not usually, because I don't like working with it myself. When I work with it, I have to wear a mask. It puts off a lot of fumes. It's not good for you. It's not good for you to use inside. So I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling at this point, but please don't ever like feel like somebody has to give you the answer to what they are doing. People put a lot of time, money, and effort into learning this, and it's not just learning it, but they are investing in themselves. So at some point you have to do that too, is like what I'm saying. And like you can learn, but ask questions. Ask the questions. Don't ever feel like somebody needs to give you the answer to what you're looking for. So anyway, all of that. So yes, and Jamie says yes, she's learning that people want all the answers but don't want to do the research. Yes, there's so many resources out there too. Like YouTube is a great resource. There are so many different creators out there. Everybody has their own little niches that they're into. Like we mainly do a lot of tumblers in our group. We do a lot of like smaller projects, wood projects, little acrylic projects. So I also do a lot of other stuff that I don't always share with you guys. Some of the stuff I do, and hopefully that's part of the reason why I am taking like a break from our weekly lives on Thursday, is because I'm trying to like reorganize some of the things that we are doing and how I'm putting that information out to you guys. So just be on the lookout for that. There is more stuff coming. Hopefully it's in a more easier way for you guys to like digest it too. and then you'll have the option to like go back and replay it and all of that stuff. So I just have to like reorganize the way some things are doing. Plus, we are getting our housework on. It's been 7 months since Hurricane Milton, and we are finally getting our roof done. And I kid you not, like I thought our roof was going to be done in like 2-3 days. No, we are going on almost 2 weeks now, and they're still working on our roof. So it was like they came, they did part of the tear off. They only did like half the tear off. Then it started raining. Then they didn't come back the next day. Then they did the rest of the tear off. Then they didn't come back the next day because of rain. And mind you, it didn't rain a couple of these days. It was just supposed to rain. So then they came on the weekend. They tore off the part of our roof that was like the flat roof and then replaced the flat roof at the same time. So then, what was it? Monday? What is today? Tuesday? Yeah. So then yesterday, the semi came with all of the tile to put on our roof. They put that in our driveway. Then a crew showed up, and then they put all the tile on the roof. But then they didn't come back today because it rained. So it's like every other day it's rained or something's come up where I don't know. It's just like messed up. And I still need to get my window replaced. I have a window where. So we've lived in this house for like going on 3 years now. The person who owned it before us, our house was built in like the 60s, and the person who owned it, they were the original people who bought the house when it was built. And so they did some like upgrades, they did some remodeling. Well, not a lot of remodeling. We had a remodel when we moved in. But there's just like one window where they added an addition to our house, and it's this big giant window. And we never knew it was like a problem until the hurricane came. We literally had water pouring in the side of this window into our living room, all over the floor. We had to go make this like makeshift gutter and like shove it into like the frame of the window and tilt it so that it was like pouring into a bucket. And then we had to go empty this 5-gallon bucket literally like once an hour because there was so much water coming in from the rain. So we still need to get that fixed. But the problem is I keep having these contractors come out, and all of them are like, we have, how do they say it? They're like, we have a 3 opening minimum, meaning like they won't come do the job unless there's 3 windows that they're going to put in, or it could be a door, right? So either 2 windows and a door, or 2 doors and a window. And that means that like, or they have minimums that like the job has to be $5,000, at minimum $5,000. So I've had all these people coming, all these people looking at it, but then it's like they want to add on all the stuff that I don't need. All I need is this window replaced, and it's a big giant window. So like, just take it out, put in 3 smaller windows, and isn't that your 3 windows? It's just a whole freaking mess. A whole mess, I tell you guys. So anyway, that is what I'm dealing with. Contractors, this, that, and the other. Like, I'm ready to just go rip the window out. It's not even really a window. It's like they put in a wood frame, and then they put this like huge sheet of like plexiglass stuff. Like, it's legit not a window. So we really do need to get it fixed. And I can't have water pouring in my house the next time it rains. So there's that. But anyway, Renee says, yeah, they do roofs in a day around here. So we have another house, our old house that we kept, and we got that roof redone. But that one has a flat roof, and that one they did in 2 days. Our roof here, we have a tile roof. So like the amount of tile that they had to bring, there was 9.5 pallets of tile. The guy who brought it on what was it? It was a 36-foot semi that was like full of all of our tile. So I think the tile jobs, they say it's like already a couple days longer because there's like more processes to it. But yeah, my other house they did in 2 days. This house is going on 2 weeks now. But they're here. That's all that matters. It's almost done. It'll be done before the next hurricane comes. That's all I care about. So anyway, all right, let's get into what's in this month's Bling Box. And as always, if you guys have any questions as we go along, feel free to post them in the comments. And if you did get this month's Bling Box, let me know in the comments too. What was your favorite color? What was, if you got the mixed pack, did you like this month's custom mix? What about just let me know what you guys think about the box. So, all right, let me go to just this one. Let's do this one. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so here is, like I said, that this is the gift card that comes in the combo box, and you have 60 days to use this. So this one expires on August 9th. So if you got any of the other boxes, I think one of them expired yesterday, and then they usually expire around the 9th or the 10th of the month. Then we have this. I always give you guys a little postcard that shows you what is in the box for this month. And I was trying to bribe you guys this month. If you want to possibly win a $10 gift card to our website, all you have to do is take a selfie with you and your Bling Box and post it either in the Facebook group or anywhere on social media. You just have to tag us so that I can see it. And then whoever does that, I will pick someone to win a $10 gift card to the website. So if you got the Bling Box, or even if you have an old Bling Box, you go grab that Bling Box and take a picture of you in your box and post it somewhere on social media and tag us so that we can see it. If you post it in the Facebook group, I think that would be a little bit easier for me to find them, and then hopefully that will encourage other people to post them too. So if you have a box, even if it's an old box, go grab one, take a picture, and post it. I want to see y'all's beautiful faces with your Bling Boxes. All right. So here is the summary of what was in the whole combo box. I show you guys kind of like the colors, what the pattern was, what the project was, and then the smaller project in the mix pack, as well as what the colors were in the mix. So as you can see, we have our 4th of July, like red, white, and bling theme for June. And then here is our cool little pattern. This one is obviously the shape of the American flag with like the blues. There's like 2 different color blues. And then there is a red, and there's actually Dream Moonlight in this one, which is kind of like a color shifting rhinestone color. So that one looks really good paired next to the cyan red. And this pattern kind of like just pops with and then instead of using crystal, I used ghost purple for the whites to kind of make it look like stars. So I'm telling you guys, this pattern is going to look so sick when you are done making it. It's so cool. It's so cool looking. I'm working on mine, and once I get it done, I will post a picture. And then here is the 20-ounce tumbler that you use to make your pattern with. These are the Maker Flow tumblers. They include a lid, a straw, and they also include the little care cards inside to tell you not put them in the dishwasher, things like that. So let me show you what the colors are. Hi, Miss Kristen. How are you? All right, so like like I was saying, the colors for the pattern is Ghost Purple and SS16. All of these are SS16. And then Sapphire, Cyan Red, Light Sapphire, and the Dream Moonlight. And guys, I am telling you, these two colors paired next to each other, I know it doesn't seem like it's like a good like mix, but I'm telling you, these two colors next to each other, it looks so good. Like this makes the red like pop so well. And then the Ghost Purple is like, it's like a crystal. It's like a crystal color, but it has a coating applied to it that gives it this like purple shimmery effect. So it just kind of gives it like a whole nother kind of like look. If you've ever used the other color that's very similar to this, that has kind of like a bluish coating instead of purple, is Northern Lights. Northern Lights is very similar to the Ghost Purple. So those two kind of give off the same effect. So yeah, so there's that. And remind me, I was just thinking of something. Oh, that was another question that someone had posted in the group. Let me see. Sorry, that was another question. Someone posted a picture in the Facebook group of, they had like a pen that they had made, and they were like, I used different colors on this. Why is like the yellow color not showing or something? And with that, I on the whole pen, all of their colors were like AB colors, meaning they had an AB finish on them. And when you get colors that have coatings applied to them, so think like ABs, metallics, the chameleons, the dream colors, they have a coating applied to them. So that coating is going to be the same across all the shades. It doesn't matter what the base color is. That coating is going to be the same. So when you put two stones together that have the same coating, they're going to start to blend together. You're going to see more of that finish than you are of the base color. So I try to recommend, if you're using like a color with a coating on it, try to use a solid color next to it, or use a color that has a different coating on it next to that one. Your colors aren't going to pop when you use two colors with the same coating next to each other. So if you're looking for like a yellow to pop against like a white, don't use a crystal AB and a cyan or citrine AB. Use like citrine and then the crystal AB. You're going to get a better like a better contrast of the colors. So yeah. Yeah, Jamie's saying, yeah, that's what she said in her comment too. Yeah, for sure. And then Amber's asking, how many across is your pattern for the Makerflow tumblers? So for the Makerflow tumblers, I do 62 for SS16s. I do 62 by 60. If you're using a different tumbler that needs one more stone, most of the time, my patterns, I try to make them so that if you have to add another column, you can do that without messing up the pattern at the seam. It's when you need to take one away where you might have issues where the seams match up. If there's like a geometric or like where it's all kind of like interlocking. So, but if you need one that has less stones, just reach out to me. I have no problem modifying the pattern. Like if you need a row or two taken off, like, yeah, I can totally do that for you guys. All right, so back to the Bling Box. All right. So this was our mix of the month. have some crystal SS10s, and we have a multi-pack and the color cyan. And I always try, when I make the mix of the month with the Bling Boxes, I always try to make the mix, like the mix packs, an extension of what's in the Bling Box. So the theme and the colors are all like kind of similar, and they all like go together. So just keep that in mind too. All right, so there's the cyan red in the multi-pack, crystals in SS10, and there is 2 packs of the same custom mix this month. It is called Blue Jean Baby, and I'll show you guys what this one looks like in a second. And this was our little project, which we can use all of our colors. It's this cute little USA hanging sign. So it has these, it might be hard to see on the video. It has these cute little like wires in here that like makes them like swing around. And this one right here, between the U and the S, you can use this little piece if you wanted to hang it here, or you can hang it up here at the top, whichever one you prefer. So if you didn't get either one of these, I always make a couple extras of the mix of the month packs. So there's 5 extras of these this month. I did put them on the website, and they are in the What's New section. So you can find them fairly easy there. And then let me show you what this mix looks like. What am I doing? I should use, be using this to show you guys. Look at that, so much more flipped up. All right. So this obviously is, if it's called a Blue Jean Baby, it's got a lot of different blues in here. So there's some sapphire, there's some darker blue, there's some lighter blue, there's, I think I put ghost purple in here too. There's an opal in there. So this one is super cute, really cool effect when they're all placed next to each other. And this one has from SS4 up to SS30. So there is some big ones in here. And then there is some super tiny ones in there. So super fun. And this is going to look, ooh, excuse me. This will look good if you put it on the bottom of the A right here, and you put it on the little stars on this. So yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys would make with that. What do you guys think? You guys think you'll use this one for a tumbler? Got a hair in my mouth. So yeah, I think that's it. This was our pattern for the month, the All American Sparkle. This is on our website too. The 2 packs of Blue Jean Baby, the multi-pack of cyan, the SS10s in crystal, your cute little sun, and then the colors for the tumbler were cyan and dream moonlight, sapphire, ghost purple, and light sapphire. So yes. And let me see. So the other thing that we need to do too, right, is so normally in June, I have towards the end of the month, I have our like annual like birthday sale, and it's like my anniversary of finishing chemo. So that is coming up. This will be year 6. I actually have my annual appointment on Thursday. So I get to go see my oncologist on Thursday, get my blood work done, all of that good stuff. Already had my mammogram done last week. We're all good. So if you guys don't do monthly self-exams, haven't gotten your mammogram, please do me a favor and go do your self-exam today. And then tomorrow, contact your doctor and schedule your mammogram. I'm trying to think. I was technically like 37 when I found the lump in my breast. So not even 40. And then it was confirmed like the Friday before my birthday, that was on a Monday, that I did have breast cancer. So like it could happen to anybody. And like the number one thing I hear from people all the time is like, you're so young. Like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. So early detection is the best thing that you can do for breast cancers, or any kind of cancer for that matter. So please, please, please do your monthly self-exams. You don't have to, like, even if you don't remember to do it like every month, just like start doing it. And I know a lot of people say that like they're like, oh, well, my boobs are lumpy. Like I always have all these like lumps. You will know what your own breast tissue feels like. Like I kid you, like I have like super dense breast is I guess the technical term. But if you have something wrong, you will know the difference. It will feel different. It will not feel the same as all the other lumps and bumps that are in your breast. It will feel different. The other thing that I had that I guess I didn't know was a sign is I always have like some itching like on this side. And I guess that is a sign too. So if you ever have something like that, or you're constantly feeling like you have like irritation there, like go get it checked out, guys. So that is my soapbox for that. So yeah, I have my annual appointment on Thursday, and then after that, I always do for my birthday, since I found out, and then finish chemo about like the same time as my birthday, all that stuff. I do like my I'm cancer free like sale with you guys. So that will be coming up. I want your guys' feedback on like what kind of like sale we should do this year. I think last year I did like a 20% off, and then I had some percent off on kits. I will say this. So when I went to Pinners, I made probably like 100 sublimation kits to take with me. And I have probably 25-ish left. And they are taking up space on my shelf because it's like, I normally make those like as they're ordered so that I don't end up with like inventory that I don't sell. So I have a bunch of stuff where it's like people keep ordering them, but they're not ordering them in the sizes that I already have made. So it'll be like the cherry one. I have those made in SS20, but people are ordering the SS16. So I need to get those off of my shelf. Should I include those in the sale? And like what would be like a good discount? Should I take 10 off of them? Because they're normally 55. So if I took them down to 45, like, do you think that would be good? I think I would have to limit those though to the ones that I already have. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But let me know what you guys want to see on sale when I do that sale, which that will start the week of the 23rd. I'll probably do it for like 3 days that week. I'll let you guys know, but you guys let me know what you want to see on sale. So I will take your guys' feedback and make sure that I include it in the sale in one way or another. So we'll do that. I think that was. I know I have some like tutorials that I need to finish and that I'm gonna put on YouTube. I'm kind of like I said, I'm kind of taking a break from the lives this week to kind of like regroup with everything that I'm doing, kind of get it more in like a streamlined fashion. Um, so I'll be back with that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of this month's Bling Box. Do you love it? What did they say? Smash. What did the kids say? I don't know. They're like, is it a smash now? I guess. I don't know. I'm not hip enough for that stuff, I guess. So yeah, I have some other new patterns too. I know I showed you guys like a picture of, or I think it was a video. There's an ice cream cone tumbler. There's a popcorn tumbler. Something else. I think I have like 6 new patterns that I just need to like put out. So those are coming too. Oh, and I have like a pen kit. I have a pen kit that kind of goes with this pattern. It goes along that lines. So it's like I tried to pair like five pen patterns using the same colors so that you could make so that there was enough stone in like four or 5 different packs of rhinestones and that you could make 5 full pens with them. So I have that. I have that I'll be putting out very soon too. Jamie says, is there a kit for the popcorn tumbler? I need to work on that. That's part of the reason why I haven't put it out. So that one I did is like a sublimation kit. Where did I put it? Let me, one second, I'll go grab it to show you. So I did this one more like a sublimation tumbler that you're going to need mixes to do this one instead of a honeycomb fill. So this is that tumbler. Here, I'll probably show you here. So this is that one. And the thought was to have a light red and then a dark red and then either a like luminous white opal or a crystal and then some black or Montana for the lettering and around that. So I just need to put together like the stones for what I'm going to do with this one and then I will put that out. So hopefully by this weekend I'm able to do that. Like the other thing that like holds me back sometimes about putting out patterns is I want to try it and put the stones on it and see it and see how it looks before I send it out to you guys, because there's been a couple times where like I've sent out a pattern that like I didn't do it before I sent it and then I'll do it and then like the stones don't pair well together. Like I think with that Easter one I had to make a change after the fact. So I try to prevent that. Like I don't want you guys to get it and be like, oh, this looks terrible. Like the colors don't pop or match or whatever. So I need to at least like half do this one and then I'll put it out. So hopefully that makes sense of why. And sometimes maybe I just like wait too long and I overthink it, but that's what I do. I hold myself back sometimes. So yeah, Kristen says it's cute. Jamie says she wants it. Julia wants to see a pug pattern. So pug pattern, I have not had the time to do custom patterns in a very long time. If Renee is still in here, Renee, can you comment if you are doing, if you are still taking custom pattern requests for people? Renee does have a Etsy store. It's Tumblers by Renee. She has some other patterns that she does for her as well. We've licensed some of her patterns. We've had them featured in some of our Bling boxes. So My recommendation would be to reach out to her, provided that she's still doing the custom patterns. But yeah, Renee, if you're still in here, let us. Oh, there she says yes, she can do custom. So yeah, go to her Etsy store, which is Tumblers by Renee, and send her an email, and then she'll be able to connect with you on maybe getting that pug pattern done. Because yeah, I would like a pug pattern too. I have my that's the Bling Your Things little mascot is my little Poopy. She's my sidekick. She's like laying over there right now. So all right, guys. So unless you guys have any other questions, I think I will let you go. Oh, sorry, Jamie's saying, will it work if you do a black multi-pack and a dark cyan? I mean, it might on this. It might, but like I put a dark red on both sides, so I'm just afraid. I was thinking, this is what I was thinking. If we did an SS16 and a dark red here on both the outsides, and then a mix in the center, and then actually using, my personal opinion, I don't like to use jet black. Like, I really don't like the way it looks. So normally I either use black diamond or I will use Montana, because Montana is that dark navy blue and it will pull out some other colors with it and it just looks different. So I need to test that and see like what it looks like. But I don't think we could just do a dark and a light. But yeah, I'll get it done this weekend. I promise. I'll get it done. That is my goal. All right. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me like you do every week. I love you guys. And don't forget to go do your self-exams and schedule your mammogram. So, all right, guys, good night. I'll see you soon. All right, bye.